Hey guys, this is Daniel from Arms Family Homestead. I'm outside shooting this video today because it's New Year's Eve, still it's still Christmas break, and everyone's home and it's wild and crazy in there. And just come outside where it was quiet and I could shoot a video that I've really been wanting to get out to you guys for several days. While we were gone on vacation, when we were in Nashville, there was a package showed up at the house that I really wasn't expecting to come in that quick, but it did. And so I've never done a product review or anything like that on my channel. That's really not what I do. But several weeks ago, I was contacted by a company called the Homestead Box, and probably by now a lot of you have seen these things floating around YouTube. There's several channels that have done reviews on it. The Homestead Box is a monthly subscription box. They have two different options. They have the Classic and the Pioneer. The Classic is $49.99 a month, and the Pioneer is $99.99 a month, I believe. So basically, it's just like a lot of other companies. Everyone these days seems to be doing a subscription box. This one seems to be pretty legit. What I got so far, I haven't gone through everything, but I did cheat and I watched several other YouTube channels reviews of this before I decided to go ahead and make a video. I have had my box for about a week and I really haven't gone through everything yet because I wanted to wait until I could do this video. Everything I've seen so far, the company looks awesome. It looks legit, and I'm excited to be able to do this. Hopefully, you know, they'll get us some really cool stuff in the next couple months and we can help these guys out, because it seems like a really legit company that stands by what they're doing. The last YouTube video I watched that was talking about this Pioneer box from the Homestead Box company was over at an American Homestead, and those guys did a really good job. But he made a really good point, so that they do, it's not just a bunch of random stuff that you don't need. It's very useful stuff, but they also send some information that it's kind of a learning process. They send you some things to use and then some materials to go along with it to help teach you how to use it. So without further ado, I'm going to open this box and show you guys what all's in it. Okay guys, so here it is. Like I said, it's the homesteadbox.com monthly subscription box. This is the Pioneer box. As I said, it's $99.99 a month, and I'll show you what all I got this month. Okay, so when you open it up, this says, "Hey Daniel, thanks for getting back with us. Here's some details about the boxes. You're getting the Pioneer box that's $99.99 per month. It contains everything from the Classic box plus the extra items indicated on the project card." Okay, so here's the form they send with every box. Basically, it talks about everything that's included. It's an awesome looking form. Looks very professional. Otter Wax is their product spotlight this month, so it talks about Otter Wax, a brand spotlight on there. And then on the back side of that is some really useful information. Now, I haven't actually got a chance to read all this because, like I said, I just actually opened the box. I haven't gone through everything, but I did watch several videos on it, so I've cheated a little bit. But anyways, so basically this is going to give you some projects that you can use the stuff that you get that month. So like this month, it's about tool care. So everything in here is related to tool care. How to make a strop, leather care, talks about what to do with what's included. So like I said earlier, this isn't just a bunch of random stuff that you don't have a way to use. It's very useful stuff, and they show you how to use it. So it's a good learning process. So you're paying not only for product, but you're paying for the knowledge of them teaching you some of these skills that you may not do already. Okay. So the first thing here is an Ace Jumbo Sanding Sponge. Pretty cool deal. Medium grit sanding sponge. A can of Sunnyside boiled linseed oil. Good stuff right there. Here's the piece of leather for the leather strop and the honing wax. And I will be 100% honest with you guys, I've never used a leather strop. I've never used the honing wax either. So Basically, from what I understand, you're going to glue this leather strop onto a wood block, and then you use the wax, basically sharpen knives, just that finishing touch. So that'll be a cool project to learn. I've never done that, so I'm excited to get to try that. A big heavy duty file. According to the product list, this is a Haas farmer's file from Haas Tools. So it's a heavy duty, good file, always useful on a homestead or a farm for sharpening tools. A Opinel number 8. If you're not familiar with Opinel, they're a French knife company. They make some really cool knives. They're a little different. One cool feature they have is they have a cool locking mechanism. Once you open it up, you can spin that around. See that? And it locks that blade open. It will not close. You just spin that little band around, you can close it back down. So the Opinel number 8, good knife to learn how to use that leather strop and the honing wax. A good place to start with that. Okay, here's the Otter Wax leather salve and saddle soap. So I've got some boots that really need some work, and I'm bad about not taking care of my leather boots. I don't buy really expensive leather boots, but I'm not good about staying on top of taking care of them. So I'm going to try that stuff out, the saddle soap and leather salve on my boots. I'm going to save this for last, I think. This is a Lansky puck, so it's a two-sided multi-grit, dual grit, multi-purpose tool sharpener. So this is good for sharpening, you know, carrying with you out in the field and sharpening your axe or hatchet or whatever. Even you know, may keep it in the high tunnel down there with my shovels and things down there. That, you know, a hoe or something, you can put a pretty good little edge on a shovel or a hoe. Field notes. These field notes, I really don't know anything about these yet, other than what I've seen on the other YouTube videos. But everybody said they're waterproof. They're really durable material. They're almost like a plastic that you just almost can't tear them. So 3 sets of field notes, and then last but not least, I believe, yeah, last but not least, a Condor hatchet, or axe if you prefer. It's a small axe. I'd call it a hatchet. Everything's in this box except the field notes and the Condor. I'm sorry, yeah, everything except the field notes and the Condor hatchet is what's included in the classic box. The only thing that bumps it up to the Pioneer is, like I said, the Condor hatchet and the field notes. This thing right here, though, is, man, everybody seems to be high on this little thing. I don't know a lot about Condor. I'm not gonna lie and say I'm an axe expert, but everyone is kind of just celebrating getting this thing. Supposedly it's a hand-forged axe made in El Salvador. Look at this. It's just a really high-quality looking little tool. It'll give me a place to use that puck. I'm going to put some linseed oil on here. I may need to hit it with that sanding block first, kind of knock some of the roughness off of it, and then put a couple coats of that linseed oil. Get this thing sharpened up. This will be a really handy little axe. I think it would be great for busting up some of my kindling for my fire. So I may keep it right here close to the house and use it as a kindling splitter. Put a good edge on it. I think that will be a handy thing to have around here. So that's everything that's included in the Pioneer version of the Homestead Box. Now, that's just this month. I don't know what all we'll get next month. I'm excited to see. I'm a little late getting this thing open and out, so I don't know when the next box will be coming, but I'm really excited to see what's in the next one, because there's some really cool stuff in there. Stuff that I've never used, like this leather strop and the honing wax. I've never used that stuff. I've never sharpened a knife on a leather strop. There's just some really good stuff. You know, there's a lot of subscription boxes out there for if you're involved in hunting or fishing or whatever it is. There's a lot of subscription boxes out there, but I think this one, seems to be legit so far. I'm excited. They're sending some quality stuff. You know, you're not going to get, it doesn't seem like so far at least, that you're going to get a bunch of junk that you'll never use. And I really like that they're sending out materials for somebody that's never used some of this stuff. So like me, I've never used that honing wax on that leather strop, but they give me directions. They give me some materials to teach me how to use it, because you never know, I may really like it. It may be a really useful idea. So I'm excited. Guys, go check them out. If it's, you know, I'm not going to say, hey, go spend your hard-earned money on this box. That's totally up to you. If you feel like that's something you want to do, there's some really good stuff in here. I'm not going to do a comprehensive review of how much it costs and how much every piece is, because by now there's several videos out, and there's some guys that have done some really comprehensive reviews. And the way it looks, it's a $99 subscription, and everybody's coming up with anywhere from roughly $140 to $160 if they would have gone out and bought everything individually. So, you know, I think you're getting a good deal at a good price. You know, there may be some things in there that you may not use, but then you may be like that little hatchet. That's a good value. It's a lot of a good tool that looks like, you know, will be really handy around any homestead or small farm or whatever it is, whatever you're on. So go check them out on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Looks like a legit company. I'm excited to be working with them. So thehomesteadbox.com. Check them out, guys. I think you'll like it. Hey, thanks for watching, and y'all have a great day. I do appreciate you watching.